Welcome back, everybody, to Let's Play Chrono Cross Plus. This is 480 volts, and it is time to finally utilize that plus that I keep referencing and start New Game Plus and show off the alternate endings of this game. Now, just a warning, you shouldn't be watching these alternate endings unless you've already played through the game or seen my main run. So I'm not going to keep this spoiler free. I'm going to say what I know about what I know and all that stuff. And so yeah, the time for spoiler free is long past us. If you don't want to have anything spoiled, don't watch this. Click away from this video right now. But once you've beaten the game, and you saved after you beat the game, then when you load up your file, you have to be on, it's kind of weird, you have to be on disk number 2 to do this, because you'll load up your file, and if you're not on disk number 2, it'll tell you to go to your file, but it'll tell you to go to disk number 2, but that's my last file right there that I saved right after I beat the game. And then it'll pop up and ask me if I want to do New Game Plus or Continue Plus. I'll explain New Game or Continue Plus later. Right now, let's start with New Game Plus, and as always, I set the vibrate to off. And now it asks me to put in disc 1, so you have to toggle discs. It's a little annoying, but we put in disc 1, and we name our character. And I totally get to skip this cutscene now. Woohoo! This is also a post-commentary after-the-fact recording, so there you go. Because this is one of the harder endings, and I just wanted to see who my optional third character for the intro sequence would be. It turned out to be Orcha, and sudden cut to this. I've played this ending, or this opening sequence many times, and I personally had Orcha, Nikki, Mickey, Irenas, Fargo, Lena, Poshul, Neofio, Razly. I think that's it. I'm sure there's more you can get, but that's personally who I've encountered, I think. I hope I didn't miss anybody, which is kind of weird. You don't get Mickey or Fargo or Orcha or Irenas till after you do that sequence, so it's kind of weird. But anyway, as usual, we're waking up in Serge's house. But now, one little itty-bitty difference is, as you will see here, Serge gets up. Serge woke up to find the time egg in his hands. Oh, Serge received the time egg, so they give us the time egg right from the start. Okay, well that's nice to know. So we're back here in Arnie Village, back at Serge's home world. This is technically before he knows anything about anything that's gone on. So yeah, and I've, you know. So anyway, we got the time egg. We also got the time shifter. And we got the relief charm. I will explain the relief charm in later videos. It's not going to become pertinent in this video. But the time shifter, what that allows you to do, you press the R2 button, and what it does is you hold it down and it speeds everything up. So now everything's in kind of a fast forward mode. And if you press the L2 button, now everything's all slow. So there you go. The little Feed the Dragons minigame, a lot of people like to use the slow this thing down to do that. Now, if you look at, okay, well, if you look at his stats, you'll note that I have 48 stars, right where I left off. All my stats are right where I left off. As far as elements, I have everything that I have acquired in the main game except for summon elements. All my summon elements got taken away, but I have everything else, including the Vigora, which I thought was a key item and would not carry on to New Game Plus. And what do you know, it did. But yeah, all my other elements, save for summon elements, I have all them. I even have the summon traps. I have all my old weapons, except for the key weapons like Master Monet and the Ein Lancers and whatnot. And if you were smart like I did and went ahead and forged rainbow equipment, go ahead and use that now. Although you note that I just put a green plate on Serge instead of a rainbow piece of armor. I kind of want that. I will use the sunglasses, prism helm, and I decided to do a Defender Plus, just to increase magic defense. I thought that was kind of needed. And my Forget-Me-Not pots are still here, that's good. I will need those for a special optional boss later on that you can only do in New Game Plus. And yeah, the Master Monet technically has less base power than the Spectral Swallow, but the Spectral Swallow doesn't auto-crit like the Master Mune, so... And you will note that I am not talking to anybody. I did not do anything. I did not recruit Poshel. I did not talk to Lena. To get this first optional ending, you need to go straight to Opasa Beach without recruiting any characters. Without talking to Lena, you can't do anything. As soon as you get in Arnie Village, get the heck out of there and head back to Opasa Beach. And I think it's kind of lame that this music, it's a cool piece of music, and we only ever hear it in this area. I mean, you never hear it anywhere else. I mean, that silly music that they played in Fossa Valley and Home Termina, they overused that music quite a bit. I mean, why couldn't they use this music a little bit? Whatever. Anyway, go straight to Opasa Beach, and this is why this is a little bit hard, because you can only do this with Serge and Serge alone. But our little wormhole is back, because we have the Time Egg. So there you go. Now we can do the Time Devourer without even knowing what the heck the Time Devourer is. And I thought I would show his little profile, because with the Spectral Swallow, it looks really cool with its sort of shimmering rainbow colors. I like how they did that. That's awesome. Elements, what I ended up deciding to do... Now, the Time Devourer is, of course, Black Elemental, so your most powerful Black Elements will probably be good, which at this point, I think all I had was Freefall. But I wanted to deck out the highest element slots with Ultra Nova, which, even though it's white on white, Time Devourer is white elemental. Did I say he was Black Elemental? I may have. He's white elemental. White on white's not going to be that good, but, well, you know, it's damage, and damage counts. Gravitone is useless. I accidentally put that on. And a couple Holy Lights and Holy Healings and all that good stuff. Make sure you... I probably should have edited a lot of this out, because you're going to see me stumble through my elements trying to get this right. Let's see. Yeah, this is actually here is pretty boring. I'm going to tell you that right now. I probably should have edited through this, but I'm not going to. I might suggest putting the free falls up at the very, very top so they have very good power. And, you don't get a blue brooch. All my brooches carried over except for the blue brooch, because that was the one we got from, what's her name? Orla? And that was a key item. And that kind of sucks, because the blue brooch is kind of useful. Maybe not so much in this battle. I would have equipped a green... Actually, I would have equipped a yellow brooch if I had room for it, but I wanted to increase his magic defense, and I wanted to give him the prism helm and the sunglasses. Because, truth be told, without the auto-crit, the Spectral Swallow really doesn't do that great as far as the damage. And, yeah, I decided to put, Holy Healings. No, you might want to put some Panacea on, and I ended up not, but, yeah. Let's see, you want Cure and Heal stuff. You want, yeah, you want all that stuff. You want Diminish, you definitely want that. And, what I did was, so I'm going to change my elements around anyway. This is fun watching my past self do what he thinks is going to serve him, and then I'm like, no, you're just going to change all that, because I remember, because I was you. I recorded this, like, 30 minutes ago, maybe less. Sorry, maybe more. It was probably closer to an hour. Yeah, I started recording this about an hour ago. Yeah, I suddenly realized, I was like, oh, Diminish. I need Diminish. And, a good magic negate is good, because, well, that makes you, invincible to, all elemental damage, temporarily. And, I also decided to do Magnify, which makes you temporarily, well, it just temporarily increases your magic, defense. There's no point in putting Revive on anybody, because, well, nope, I mean, Serge is the only one I've got. If he dies, I mean, game over. Alright, what are you doing past 480? I'm about sick of seeing this. I want to get to the action. Well, while I'm doing this, I'm not going to show every single battle with the Time Devourer in the optional endings. I will show this one because you're only Serge, and I'll show the next one because we'll actually have a 3-person battle at that point. 3-character battle, not really 3-person battle. And after that, I'll probably just start lumping the endings all together, because the endings themselves are kind of short, and fighting the Time Devourer is pretty straightforward. We do not have the Chrono Cross. That is a key item and did not carry over, so I have no choice but to beat this guy the old-fashioned beat the crap out of him way. That's not what you wanted to do past 480. You want to take that Cure Plus off and put it over here. I love making fun of myself, my past self. Alright, are you done? You done screwing around? No, because I saw all these purifies that I didn't put on him, and I was like, I need to do that. Yep. 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 There you go. Whatever. Just make sure you have your diminishes. Make sure you have magic negate and magic or magnify. Actually, I ended up not ever using magnify, but I would advise at least having it on standby. Because this battle's not to be underestimated. When you think you're ready, use the time egg. And, you know, no beginning, no end to the darkness of time. You know, usually if you have characters with you, they'll say something, but not Serge, because that's not how he rolls. And without even knowing anything about the Time Devourer, we don't know anything. We are not even aware that there's another world out there. We do not know who this pretty little girl is that's fused with the Time Devourer. I would say, you know, she looks like Kid, but we don't even know who Kid is. We've never even seen Kid. I mean, we know nothing, and we're going full speed into it. I mean, that's what I like. That's what I like about Serge. So first things first, I start out with my most powerful attacks. I wanted to get my element power all the way up. Most of what this guy will do is green elemental, hence why I have the green plate on Serge. I think that's a little bit higher priority than Prism armor, because otherwise you're going to spend a lot of time healing yourself from all the green attacks. Now, he'll do other attacks later on, other colors later on, but for right now, for a long time, he's going to be hitting us with powerful greens. And Green Brooch might actually be nice because you could get poisoned. And but thankfully, if you get poisoned, as long as he keeps hitting you with green stuff and you've got the, yeah, see, Omega Green, you know? This is why I want the green plate, because see how much damage that would have done. But, you know, in this case, it heals you. You know, you can only wear one plate, of course, so you know, you can't wear all plates. There's not a multicolored plate. That would be awesome. The Chrono Cross plate, maybe? Yeah, that would be cool. Sadly, nah, they wouldn't do that. That'd be unfair. You'd be invincible from this guy, because he does not do... yeah, I remember, you can... Hey, I can fast forward through the elements animations. This guy does no physical attacks whatsoever. He does straight magic. And I believe, from what I've observed, he does not interrupt you. Like, he'll let you play your turn out till you run out of stamina. So, there you go. Yeah, he put the Afraid status on me. If anybody knows what that does, tell me. Otherwise, I don't really care. Now, that one can poison. And it did. So, yeah, so now I'm poisoned. Yeah, if I had the Green Brooch, that would protect against that. The Star Fragment, which protects against all elements, that's a key item as well. So, or it protects against all, what do you call it? Status effects, all elements. Oh well. Actually, there is stuff I could use to protect against poison. I just remembered. But I wanted, it was more imperative that I raise magic defense and raise attack power. Because I wanted the battle to be over as quickly as possible. It is a long battle when you're just Serge. And yeah. Yeah, I promised you that I'd show you beating the crap out of this guy. We gonna do it. So yeah, I would highly advise putting on the, what do you call it? Green plate, as opposed to Prism armor. Because, I mean, that's what he's going to be doing at the start of the battle. He's just going to do green, 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 constant green. Although I know you can actually trigger... If you use certain element colors in a certain sequence, he'll actually respond by using certain colors. I just can't remember what it was. So yeah. Sometimes he'll respond to certain element colors with another color. But for the most part, he's just going to be doing green. Now, just watch him, though. When he starts doing other colors, that's when you want to get worried. Because, like, in a practice run, he hit me with, say, Omega Yellow. And then he hit me, and it didn't do a whole lot of damage. And I was like, oh, that's fine, and I didn't heal up. And then he hit me with an Omega Blue, and Serge died. And I was like, okay, really should have healed up when I did. And I decided to go ahead and cast those Free Falls right now. They don't do a whole lot of damage. That's about as much as my average Ultra Novas would do. So, like I said, you probably want to put those Free Falls up at the very highest element grid, because that actually probably would do some good damage. Because that's like my 4th or 5th slot. I don't remember. Omega Green. I'm so not worried about that. All you're doing is just giving me what little HP I had lost from being poisoned. And yeah, it purifies and holy healings. And if you have room for Panacea, which I didn't, you know. So that if you're that concerned about poison, I would say don't waste Purify on getting poisoned. You're going to get poisoned a lot. And you obviously can't, you only have so many Purifies. I'd save it for when you get like Sprain or something, because that lowers like your attack power, and that lowers your elemental power, I think. Yeah, I don't know what Afraid does, I don't know what Curse does, I don't know what Dizzy does, and I don't know what the Burns do. I think I know what just about every other status ailment does. And like I said, a blue brooch, which is a key item that we couldn't have. Some sort of protection against getting frozen would be nice, because I've had it in the past. He didn't do it this time, but I've had it in the past where he hit me with a powerful blue element and Serge was frozen. Well, when all your party members, which in this case is just Serge, get frozen, it's game over. Okay, Earthquake. So now he's doing a different color. Now's a good time to think about casting Diminish. Earthquake itself's not going to cast or do a whole lot of damage on me, thank goodness, but he's going to follow up with other stuff. So let's go ahead and get Diminish cast now. And I think he put Sprain on me. It kind of sucks now. My element power is going to do less damage. Or did he put Dizzy? I have to see it as soon as my thing comes up. Yeah, more Earthquakes. Yeah, less damage. See? Ah, that was Sprain. Yeah, so I'm going to do less damage. I think on both fronts. Still doing pretty good damage, though. Not nearly as much as the Master Monet, though. Oh my gosh. Don't waste that Cure Plus past 480. Use a normal Cure. Or Holy Healing. I use the Holy Healing not so much to heal, but to get rid of those status ailments, because... and he just went ahead and put, like, Afraid or Poison or whatever back on me. I was more worried about Sprain. And see, now he's back to doing green elements, so, you know, he kind of goes, like, he'll do green, 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 and then he'll, like, just throw some other stuff at you and try to, you know, keep you on your toes, and then he'll go back to green again. He really loves green for whatever reason. Hey, it's funny, he's supposed to destroy all existence, yet all he wants to do is go green. 480 is not an environmentalist, just so you know. I respect this, but yeah, Flying Arrow. Look at Flying Arrow. I kind of fast forwarded it through. You couldn't see. You could see that there was a shadow of Serge behind him, some sort of like transparent form of Serge or shimmering form of Serge behind him. Yeah, that happens when you have any other weapon besides the Master Monet. And if you have the Master Monet, of course, as you saw, it's the image of Masa Monet, the combined version of Masa and Monet from Chrono Trigger. I was about to say I care for this planet. It's the only planet I'm living on right now. Right now. Until I go back to my home planet. Which I can't tell you people what that is. So obviously I want the planet to be in pretty good shape, but me using paper bags or incandescent light bulbs isn't gonna kill everybody that much. And yeah, he used Omega Red. That didn't hurt too much. Maybe from Diminish, although Diminish may or may not have worn off. At some point, I just decided it had worn off. Okay, Omega Green, I'm so not worried about that. That's actually a welcome surprise. Aw, almost out of stamina. So let's use... I decided to use Dash and Slash, because I was thinking Diminish still wasn't affecting. Well, that did more damage than any fierce attack Serge can pull off. I'm thinking of the Master Monet probably wouldn't See, like, if I had a power seal on Sarge, if I had room enough for that, and the sunglasses, yeah, we'd be doing some damage. I'm thinking of what do you call it? Dash and slash with the Spectral Swallow would do more damage than the Master Monet. Because, like I say, the Master Monet, it's good for the auto crit. And obviously, dash and slash, there's no critical hit on a tech. So I'm thinking that would just be straight physical power. Hey, 480 HP, love it. And, you know, the Spectral Swallow would do more damage. What am I doing? I decided it was not worth healing. Omega Blue. I was scared that was going to freeze me. Thankfully, it did not. I don't know if that one does freeze. I have not noticed status ailments from Omega attacks. So, I don't know if... I know he can freeze you, though, with other attacks. He probably does, like, Iceberg or Deluge or some crap like that. Yeah, time to heal up. Electro Bolts. Yeah, you're going to do that a while, aren't you? Oh, it is raining like the Dickens outside right now. I don't know if you can hear. And Holy Light, which does crappy damage. But, okay. Omega Yellow, that's gonna hurt a little bit. Yeah, I think Diminish has worn off at this point, but I wasn't sure if it had or not, so I kind of didn't want to. I kind of wanted to save my other one for just a little bit longer. Let's do Cure Plus. Cure Plus -1. Save my powerful Cure Pluses for if and when I really, really need them. It's a good thing I cured, though, because he threw another Omega Yellow at me. Which, yet again, I'm taking less damage because of that Defender Plus. You know? Power Seal would have been nice, but no, I think a Defender Plus is a higher priority. You really want to make sure you want to protect against elemental damage. Ah, is that the best you got? Oh, he did sprain me, though. That sucks. And yes, if you don't remember, there's no final boss music. It's kind of lame, but whatever. That's going to do really crappy damage, no? Actually, it was not bad. Ah, Carnivore. Feed me some HP with green. I like it. Yeah, it's time to get that sprain off of me. I'm about sick of that. Omega Green, please do. Oh, he missed. That's no good. He missed just about everything. Ah, because he was gearing up for an earthquake. That's why. Alright, come on, buddy. Is that the best you got? If and when I ever have a daughter, she will do better than that. I don't know. Like, I heard somebody once say, like, oh, my 6-year-old daughter can do better than that. I almost said that, and I'm like, well, I don't have one, so if and when that ever happens, when she turns 6, she will already be better than that. It sounded good in my mind. Okay. Oh, I got it. I got it. Pierre could do better than that. Oh. Omega Green again. Mojo could do better than that. Oh. And yeah, you notice I decided to use that last Diminish. I decided the time had come. Holy Light. Omega Yellow. I've got nothing to say. My commentary's gone down the tubes. Oh well. Some of you would argue that it's already been there. I'm far more random in post-commentary because, like, I'm trying to think of stuff to say because I've already played through the air. Like, I'm just watching it. I'm watching it happen. Oh, am I going to finally use Magna Gate? I don't think Diminish has worn off yet there past 480. Yeah, do another Holy Light. Now, it's kind of interesting. You know, Sarge's level 5 tech is Luminaire, right? And you know, Sarge doesn't really look like Chrono. But he is, if anybody would be modeled after Chrono, it would of course be Serge. You know, main protagonist, silent protagonist, savior of the world, yada yada yada. So it makes sense that they gave him the Luminaire tech, right? To kind of reference Chrono, you know, who's got the Luminaire tech in Chrono Trigger. It's kind of interesting, and Luminaire works with Serge being white elemental, because you think Luminaire, I mean, that just means light, really? I mean, you know, so that works with Serge being white elemental, right? But it's interesting. You realize that if Chrono was in this game, like if he was a playable character in this game, you realize he'd be yellow elemental, you know, because that's lightning colored, and that's what he was. Well, I mean, I guess yellow also involves earth magic, but a lot of yellow, like, you know, thunderstorm, you know, that's all fallen under yellow elemental. So, because he was lightning elemental in Chrono Trigger, so he had, you know, he was of course, you know, Luminaire was therefore a lightning based tech. So it's just kind of interesting. It's lightning based in that game, and if you were to translate that into this game, that I would assume Chrono would be actually yellow elemental. Really, there is no holy elements in Chrono Trigger. Now, Magus. Okay, this is why I decided to use Magnegate. I think it was timed, or am I? Yeah, Magnegate. I thought it stopped the enemy from being able to use magic. No, I realized what it does, it puts a force field around you, and any magic he hits will just miss, temporarily. Now, Magus and Robo had some shadow elemental techs, and, you know, that, in my mind, would fall under, if you were to translate that into this game, would fall under the category of black elemental. Other than that, Luca would be red, Marley and Frog would be blue, and I mean, she was a non-magical character. I mean, she could have physical techs. I mean, and she did have physical techs. I would say earth magic, or, you know, or yellow elemental to sort of be like earth color, but maybe green. I don't know. You know, with like jungle stuff. I really don't know. I don't know why I'm even considering all this. Just one of those things. I like to think about that. How would this work if, you know, we were, you know, if we took those characters and transposed them here? Oh, Omega Red. That's gonna miss. Because I got Magnegate, and Magnegate's awesome. Do need to get rid of that sprain status effect. Can we do that real quick? Yes? No? Ah, look at that. Me and Pass 480, we think alike. It's almost as if we're the same person. Thunderstorm! You know, I'm so glad that the AIs don't actually realize that you're wearing a green plate. Because, like, it'll eventually go back to casting green magic on me. And it's like, you know that that's not going to do any damage to me. I'm going to absorb it because I've been absorbing it. You've been blasting me with Omega Green, and all it's doing is making me stronger. So, it's kind of interesting. I'm glad that AIs don't actually think that way. Oh, we beat him! Awesome! Yeah, this is what happens if you physically beat the Time Devourer. He basically just explodes. And as you can see, Shala does not get released from him. So I guess, I don't know if he explodes or if he gets sucked into nothingness, but he dies, and presumably Shala dies too. So if I had shown you the bad ending of the game, we would see this right here. We would see him get absolved with Shala, and then we would cut straight to that credits scene, and we would not show the little after stuff with, you know, the ending monologues with Shala, or, you know, that last little picture of her on the beach. And please insert disc 2. I'm getting tired of flip-flopping the discs around. Whatever. Let's put in disc 2 and see what happens now. Oh. Oh, it's Viper Manor. Welcome to the development room. Development room? Welcome! Ah, it's one of these endings. This is where the development team gets to shake their thanks to the players. What was that question mark for, Pepper? Stop interrupting me. Just shake it and say a line. Oh, that was terribly terrible of me. Oh, I love these guys. Be sure to talk to Pepper or me when you wish to leave. That's the way it goes. You won't be able to shake it out of you otherwise. Oh, well, have a good time. Have a splendidly splendid time. Oh, that's funny. Yes, this is an interactive ending. Okay. Yeah, I'll go this way first. Let's talk to you. Yasuhiro Akiyama. Kung Fu is awesome. Okay. I don't really know who any of these guys are, so there you go. Oh, okay. Nice music. This guy. I did all the character animations, like the character you're controlling now. And a whole bunch of deadly ones. I'm sorry if they were over your head. Oh, psh, nothing's over 480, said. I hope there was at least one character you liked. Well, see ya. Let's see. There was Orla, Mickey, Miss Riddell, Miss Riddell. I mean, Cat. Let's talk to the cat. I made all the various creatures of this world, and there were plenty, let me tell you. Actually, the character you're controlling now and the others around you all started off as one tiny little gray box. Well, I hope to see you again in another world. Bye! Okay. Mika Nunokawa. Why did we have so many characters? That's a very good question. That's what I kept asking myself when I was drawing all of them. Oh, well. Yeah, no kidding. 44 characters, that's way too much. Hey, how's it going? I was in charge of magic and other effects. Man, am I burned out. My memories of the summer of 1999. It was the summer of 99. Okay. I was at the beach in my dreams. It was a nice, amusing dream, except for the sea of blood. Dude, you got some messed up dreams there. Was that the 1999 of Lavos? And lastly, here's some advice to all my friends, young and old. Don't cast any magic with your nose pressed against the TV screen. Okay? Elaborate. What happens if you do that? Hey there, Pip. I did some of the battle effects and worked on Pip's design. I joined the team midway, but I feel good about what I accomplished. Some of my memorable moments were watching the sunrise and fireworks outside of our office window, and a late-night trip to the video store in Ibisu to rent flamenco. Yeah, video store. I need to add variety to my daily routine. You think we'll meet again? Heck no. Because truth be told, after I finish this ending, I'll probably never try for this ending ever again. It's pretty hard to fight the Time Devourer completely as Serge. Arnie Village's music. I worked really hard on the movies. So hard, in fact, that I got blisters on my fingers from all the texturing. Oh, I'm sorry, sweetheart. We all worked really hard on them, so be sure to watch them. Hey, you know what? This game's FMV cutscenes were just out of this world. I'm serious, they're just amazing. The whole graphic system is amazing. Thanks for playing. I really mean it. Well, you're welcome, God. I really mean it. We're finally done. I can sleep in peace. Not to be confused with rest in peace. Hey, you should get some rest too. You know that? I'm fine. Good night. Good night. And rest. Reset? Wait, no, don't reset. Did you? No. Oh, you. What? 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 Did he seriously just reset me? There's the Squaresoft logo. Oh my gosh, he just reset me. That is crazy. Oh man, I cannot believe it. That sucks. Oh. Nah, they're just joshing with you. Yeah, you press the start button on the select screen and you get warped back here. Very funny, guy. Hey, Blob. Don't shy away from darkness. You must face it. I don't know what he just did. He probably gave me like a nostrum or something like that. I'm responsible for the monster animation. To anyone who wins battles with ease, how about some monster washing by using the defend command? You might see a power move you've never seen before, but I wouldn't take responsibility if you see the words game over by doing so. Take care. Yeah, thanks guy. Good looking out. This is my third attempt at recording this, by the way. Like, we're back to normal commentary, by the way, if you haven't noticed. But, like, this is my third attempt at recording this section because the last couple of times I tried to do it, it was really stormy weather outside and the power went out twice. It didn't go out long. It just blipped enough to shut my computer down, and I was like, okay, I can take a hint. Oh, this guy's shackled in the corner. Richard Honeywood. Whom do you want me to impersonate? Pick a number 1 through 43. Ooh! Oh, which number is Riddell? Oh dear. Raise! Let's see, I'm feeling... she's gonna be one of the 30s, I think. I'm feeling 39. Nope, not even close. I work at Square in Tokyo, where I live with the Chrono team. I was the localization director, the localization programmer, and one of the translators. One interesting feature of this game is its automatic accent generation ability. Without this system, all the text from the 43 main characters would not have fit into the game, making an English version impossible. I created an English auto accent system where we could just write the plain translation and leave it up to the program to convert it real time into the voice of whoever is speaking at the time. So, I'm also responsible for those funny speech impediments that we are sure drove you crazy. But I bet you never realized they were auto-generated, right? Anyway, see you later, Serge. I kind of did realize they were auto-generated when I was looking at how unnatural some of the conjugations felt. What he's basically saying is, like, okay, you got some lines that are character-specific. Like, okay, you know, we had Glenn in the party, and he got some unique lines with certain characters. Or, you know, with some of the people you first meet, you know, they get, you know, their character-specific lines. But in other instances where you just got characters with you, and they're just saying pretty much the same thing, whichever character it is, but the way they say it's different depending on which character, what he's saying is they wrote the basic line, and then this computer program converted it into the accent or speech mannerisms of whichever character it was. I'll give you an example. When we went to Hydra Marshes and that Biba gave us the Biba flute and said try blowing it in open space, and you come to this spot and whichever character's with you is going to say, the basic line is like, hey Serge, why don't you try blowing the flute? Yeah, Serge, why don't you try blowing the flute here? And, you know, depending on, and then the computer system sort of translates it to fit whichever character it is. Like in the case of Guile, Glenn, you don't have them at the time, but Norris and Riddell, who don't use contractions, you see? It'll say like, Serge, why do you not try blowing the flute here? And like I said, you know, Riddell and Norris are not there at the time, and if Norris was there, he would probably say, Sir, why do you not try blowing? Because he always says, Sir. You know, if it's, you know, post-show, it's going to be, why don't you try blowing the flute here, Sergi Poo? You know, and the names, too, Sergi Poo, you know, Sergikins, Air Surge, you know, if it was Pierre, why don't you try blowing the flute here? Actually, they didn't really give that much of an accent to Pierre. But, you know, Kid, why don't you try blowing the flute here? You know, you see what I'm saying? It's like they wrote the basic lines, and then the computer system translated it as needed for each character. Kind of interesting. All automatically done. Kind of nice. That's why there's a few lines that just seem a little unnatural. Mostly with the characters that speak out, do not use punctuations. Like, why, or do not use, oh, I just had a brain freeze. Contractions. Like, why do you not try blowing the flute here? I think it would sound more natural if they said, we should try blowing the flute here, or should you, or, you know, or let us try blowing the flute. I don't know, just, why do you not blow, it sounds like he's questioning him, like, Serge, why do you not try blowing the flute? Anyway, let's talk to this dude. Rawr, rule number 1 about making games. Keep on dreaming to find the right idea. Yeah, that's right. Rule number 2, work up a burning passion to make your idea into reality. Rule number 3, show love for your work. That's all. Rawr! Okay. That's not... Hiroshi Uchi... That's not the main developer, I don't think so. I have to check. Can't remember who it is off the top of my head. I was in charge of the field map. I hope you enjoyed the world of Chrono Cross. It was alright. Keep on playing to find all the hidden field maps. Field maps, okay. Well, I think I'll play again. This time, I'm taking a different character along. Chrono Cross is so much fun. There are so many characters to choose from. Too many characters, I would say. 44 is way too much. Alright, Chrono Cross is complete. Good job, everyone. Good job to me, too. It was really great working with the Chrono Cross team. Teamwork is a beautiful thing. I was also happy about the average age of the team players being so high. Born in 1967, I'm starting to worry about my waist size. 1967. My parents are older than you, bub. I handled the battle animation, sometimes. I worked really hard, sometimes. I slept, sometimes. I was frustrated, sometimes. Well, I guess we're finished, or not. Next time I hope to improvise the animation, or not. In any case, I plan to live a lovely life for now. Sometimes. Many people come and go, which brings me to the following. As long as time and space is in accord with me, then everything is fine. That is what the other me is saying. That's how I felt about the project. I'm glad I was able to meet the other me. Okay, buddy. Alright, okay, so I've explored these two areas. Let's talk to this guy. I was in charge of the battle effects, and I was so busy I didn't even have time to tend to my butt hairs. Just kidding about the butt hairs. But let me tell you about my goatee. It's not like I dyed the bristles, but there's some kind of red hair mixed in there. See? Black hair, red hair, black hair, red hair. I don't know, buddy. In fact, your hair does not look black. Whatever. Are your butt hairs red? Oh, so, yeah, the player's finally here. Man, we sure waited a long time. I thought you might have called it quits. What? There's something you'd like to discuss? Mix Jello with, and a bomber jack will appear to place a rubber band on your cup? What on earth are you talking about? Listen, you're not getting any younger, so stop playing games with all the time and spend some time with your daughter. I don't have a daughter. And this game came out in 1999. I dang sure was too young to have a daughter. Sammy. Hi, I'm one of the localization specialists at Squaresoft who worked on the US version of Chrono Cross. First off, congratulations on clearing the game and finding this room. I hope you've enjoyed the world of Chrono Cross and its strange, unique inhabitants. As our localization director Richard mentioned, this game would not have been possible without his auto-action system. Oh, it would have been possible, you just wouldn't have had the accents. Having more than 40 main characters was a challenge to us, and it was hard to keep characterization consistent throughout the game. But overall, we managed to give each of them distinct characteristics without sacrificing consistency in the common lines. The same lines you saw when you played with one party combination will appear differently if you take different members to the same location. Try it out! If you've enjoyed the game, send your donations to yours truly at P.O. Box... Just kidding. But seriously, please tell your friends about this game and invite them to the wonderful world of Chrono Cross. Thanks! Teddy, shake it, baby! It. Okay. I did not need to hear all that. What's up here? Oh. Okay. I really like him. That man with the goatee. Dressed in black on a southern island. What? He's too hairy. He's bald under that hat. That's what I like about him. Yeah, have you seen his butt hairs? It's important to push when you can't pull. Or in the case of Final Fantasy V, it's important to pull when you can't push. Hey, guy. Dad, Mom, Grandma, Brother, Sister, Oka-chan, Kenji-san, Shin-chan, Goro-chan, yeah, and everyone else, to all of you played Chrono Cross. I did it! Yeah, I did it! Okay. Hey, did the gargoyles talk? That would be something. No, they don't. Thanks for playing all the way through. Did you enjoy it? Anyone who's confused should play again. Anyone who wants to know about the sequel, wait 2 more years. Just kidding. Yeah, I don't think there has been a sequel. And yeah, what he said is whoa. What he said is true. If you're confused, play it again because I found that this game's story has a lot of like replay value in it. There's a lot of stuff you got to play through the game again just to process. Hello, I just started working as a planner. That's why I look like this. Okay. Oh, we actually can fight these guys. Are these actual beach bums? Cause hello, people. I'm Katsushiya, and I'm a programmer. Unlike the artists, musicians, and scenario writers, etc., we programmers don't stand out that much, I guess. So today I thought I'd just teach you folks what a program is. Hold on while I call some of my friends. Hey, you guys! Is that the rest of them? Hi, I'm Kazumi. Nice to meet you. Kazumi programmed the sections that display and maneuver polygon models. Why didn't you show them, Kazumi? Okay. That was moving. Who's next? Haha. I guess that's me. You can call me Mia. Mia wrote the program sections that manipulate effects. His effects look like this. Okay. Let me guess, that was effective. Mighty effective, don't you think? Oh, I'm good at predicting puns. And lastly, but not leastly, we have... Oh, no! No, I'm not in trouble. That's my name. Oh no. Okay. He coded the special effects using the battles as well as the menu system program. Go for it, oh no! I never saw that effect. Seriously, when did that effect ever come in? If anybody knows where that effect comes in, let me know, because I've never seen it. How handy! Oh, and as for me, well, I was responsible for the overall battle program. Why, I even wrote the data and functions that allow this image of me to talk to you like this. The artificial intelligence and logic of the monsters and other enemies was also written by yours truly. Thanks for listening to my long speech here. Oh, and I really appreciate that you bought a copy of Chrono Cross too. Yeah, I'm totally not playing this on an emulator, guys. Wait until we meet again in some other game. Take care and... sayonara! Okay. Like, should I even bother talking to the rest of them? I don't even get any experience for that. How lame. Do I really want to talk to the other ones? Pushamura, push. See, I'm a little more pushy. No? Not at all? Okay, yeah. Dealing with odd and even numbers? Huh? The flickering? Oh, it's supposed to be that way. Yeah, sure it is. I programmed the visual effects. Due to the magnificent work of the designers, the quality was surprisingly excellent. I hope my programs will really add to the game so that you may further indulge in the world of Chrono Cross. I hope you feel your time playing this game was well spent. Please enjoy the extra features on the second time around. Hey there, little dragon. Oh, I'm gonna fight the little dragon? Oh, that's the black dragon. Hiya! It's no use! Oh! Never win! Ha ha ha. Oh, okay. Do I talk to him again, or, like, what? Nope, no, he's just gonna go through the same thing again. Hang on. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, let's go in here. Boy, this is gonna be a long video. Oh well. There's something really scary in the sound room. I better make a run for it. Oh yeah? I'm so busy. I want to take a bike somewhere far away on my bike. Or I want to take off somewhere far away on my bike. Yeah? Women must be strong and live vigorously. Are you strong? Well, I'm not a woman, but yeah, I'm strong. I love Pip. That thing's so cute. Draggy's cuter. Razzly's cuter. Call me funky. I bought a new pair of jeans because my other ones have a hole. What do you think? Maybe you should wear them to church. They're holy jeans. Well, what do you think? Great sound, eh? Watch for us on the PS2. Sound quality's alright. Okay, how did you like the music? What should I do next time? Anyway, I'm off on another trip. Oh yeah, the soundtrack should be out by then, so be sure to go out and buy it. See ya. That is the genius right there. Yasunori Mitsuda. He did most of the music for Chrono Trigger, except I am told he worked himself sick doing that. But he was able to fully do Chrono Cross, from what I understand. I like Chrono Cross's soundtrack better than I would say Chrono Trigger. Although Chrono Trigger soundtrack is amazing, this game's soundtrack is just beautiful. I made a lot of monsters, over 100 actually, but because they're monsters, every one of them will be defeated. That's kind of sad, really. They didn't do anything wrong. Don't tell me you. Nah, you wouldn't do such a terrible thing. You didn't, did you? Absolutely not. Hey, good job making it this far. I see, yes. Sounds like you had quite an adventure. It brings a tear to my eye. I have a small present for you. Pick one. Oh, green light. Oh. Is that my present, really? Let's try blue light. Okay. I drew the world map. I really worked my heart out, so it'd be great if you could play the game a number of times. I already have. I went all out on the art. Phew, momentum is a powerful thing. How about it, everyone? A long vacation? I guess not. Nah, not really, huh? Burn it, freeze it, fly it. Okay. To all you item collectors out there, were you able to get them all? I'll be doing my best. I think I did get them all, actually. What song, eh? Enter number, huh? Oh, what song, huh? Enter number, huh? Oh, what song am I feeling? What song am I feeling? Let's try 39. Oh, not this song. Which song should I play? Let's try 36. No. Here, let's go into the 20s. That's a nice tune. Anyway. I already talked to him. Okay. Oh, but I haven't gone in this door. Yeah. From the depths of the dark ocean bottom, gazing up at the bright world so far. What exists there? What will you find? Heh, just kidding. That's out of character. I'm guessing you came up with the idea for everybody having poems. It would make me so happy knowing that you enjoyed the game so much that you lost track of time. No, really. Actually, I did, so sleepy. Don't reset me. Hello, I was in charge of creating the field map ID and data and mass processing. If you ever run into problems like it's so hard to get around on this map or the characters clip in the chair, it's my it's a feature. Huh? ID data? Mass processing? Oh, I hope to see you again somewhere. Are you the nut job that made it so it's dang near impossible to open doors unless you're right on the dead center of the doorknob? Because I don't like you, if that's the case. Hey there, Starkey. Another exciting nightmare is about to end. What kind of love and dream await you around the next corner? Have faith in living tomorrow and live it your way. Good luck. Good morrow to you, sir. Alright, let's see. Let's go up. Now, I already talked to you. There are many people in various places. You act differently towards many. You're always searching for yourself. What kind of you do you like? And what kind of you do you want to be? I hope you find the right you. Good luck to you. This is according to specification. I'm the only me that I know, and that's 480 volts. And nobody else can be... Okay, that one's completely locked. Okay. So I guess we've come as far as we can go. So we've talked to everybody. So let's go back and talk to Sultan Pepor. Hey, guy. Returning so awfully soon? Not yet. Please enjoy your stay. I wanna talk to him. You wanna shake it on out? Sure, yeah, let's shake it on out. Oh, you sure? It's a game over once you leave. Yes. And we leave. So you decided to shake it on out of here. Please be carefully careful. Next time we meet, the Shaker Brothers will win for sure. Yeah. You heard the man. You better be ready. Well then. Goodbye. Shake it and thank you. Yeah, if you guys want to win, that's just not going to work. Okay, well there you go. That's it. That's the ending. Now I want to see. Is it going to let me save? Yes, it is going to let me save. So I will save in memory card 2. Honestly, can I save here? Yes, I can. Awesome. I'll just... Each ending, I'll just keep saving over that space. I'm going to fill this memory card slot up. Alright, well, yeah, sorry that video took long. In the next video, I'll show you another ending. The next ending. And then, like I said, after that, I'm probably just going to lump all the endings together and not show the Time Devourer battle every single time. But I think we should be able to do it with 3 characters next time. I'm 480 volts. See ya!